Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for being here today. Today, I'm excited to talk about one of America's most powerful and aggressive car brands, Dodge. A name that roars down highways, dominates drag strips, and ignites passion in car lovers. Dodge is not just a brand, it's an attitude, a sound, and a story that's deeply tied to American power and performance. Let's take a ride through the journey of Dodge and explore the three beasts that define its legacy: the Charger, Challenger, and Durango. Checkered Flag Part 1, The Birth of Dodge, 5 minutes. Let's go back to the early 1900s. In 1900, two brothers, John and Horace Dodge, started building precision engine parts in Detroit. They quickly became known for quality and innovation. By 1914, they launched the Dodge Brothers Motor Vehicle Company. What started as a supplier for Ford quickly evolved into a brand of its own, bold, tough, and focused on mechanical excellence. Dodge was built to perform and made its mark early on with cars that were faster and more reliable than most of their competitors. Over the years, Dodge became part of Chrysler, and then later Stellantis, but the spirit never changed. Dodge became a symbol of affordable power, rugged design, and pure American energy. High Voltage Part 2, Dodge's Legacy in Performance, 5 minutes. Dodge isn't just a name on a badge, it's a symbol of performance. From early V8 engines to today's supercharged beasts, Dodge has always pushed the limits of horsepower and torque. In the 1960s and 70s, Dodge became a muscle car icon, competing fiercely in what we now call the golden age of muscle cars. While brands like Ford and Chevrolet had their Mustangs and Camaros, Dodge brought a different vibe, one that was a bit more rebellious, a bit louder, and definitely faster in a straight line. This leads us to the three legends that still carry that flame today: the Charger, Challenger, and Durango. Car Part 3, the Dodge Charger, the muscle sedan, 12 minutes. First, let's talk about the Dodge Charger. Originally launched in 1966, the Charger has evolved through many generations. But one thing stayed the same: it was built to dominate the streets. In the 60s and 70s, it was a two-door coupe known for racing and muscle. In the modern era, it became a four-door sedan, but not just any sedan. Today's Dodge Charger, especially in its SRT Hellcat trim, is the most powerful production sedan in the world, boasting up to 797 horsepower with a supercharged 6.2L Hemi V8. Imagine this: a full-size family car that can go from 0 to 60 in under 4 seconds. That's the Charger. It also has a unique place in culture, from appearing in the Fast and the Furious movies, to being the favorite of police departments across the US, to being a symbol of muscle car rebellion. Dodge proved that performance doesn't have to come with compromise. With the Charger, you can have a car that's fast, functional, and ferocious. Racing Car Part 4, the Dodge Challenger, pure muscle, 12 minutes. Now let's shift gears to the Dodge Challenger, one of the most iconic two-door American muscle cars ever made. First introduced in 1970, the Challenger was Dodge's answer to the Ford Mustang and Chevy Camaro. It had powerful V8s, aggressive looks, and was built to race. The Challenger disappeared for a while, but in 2008, it came back, with retro styling that honored the original. And since then, it has gotten more powerful every year. Let's talk about the Challenger SRT Demon, released in 2018. This street-legal beast produces 840 horsepower and can do a quarter mile in just 9.65 seconds, making it the fastest production car in the world at that time. The Challenger represents raw American muscle, a big body, a big engine, and a bold personality. It's unapologetic and loud, in every sense. With special trims like the Hellcat Red Eye, Scat Pack, and Super Stock, Dodge has kept the Challenger alive in a world moving toward EVs and hybrids. ARV Part 5, Dodge Durango, the muscle SUV, 10 minutes. While the Charger and Challenger rule the roads, the Durango dominates the family SUV space, but with Dodge's performance DNA. The Durango started in the late 1990s as a tough, three-row SUV. Over the years, it's grown into something much more aggressive. In 2021, Dodge introduced the Durango SRT Hellcat, a supercharged SUV with 710 horsepower. Imagine a 7-seat family car that can beat sports cars in a drag race. That's what the Durango Hellcat can do. It's practical, with space, comfort, and tech, but it still sounds like a muscle car, moves like a performance machine, and carries the same Dodge identity. The Durango is perfect for those who want power, space, and attitude, all in one vehicle. Compass Part 6. Dodge today and tomorrow, 4 minutes. So, where is Dodge going? We're at a crossroads in the auto industry. Electric vehicles are the future. But Dodge isn't walking away from its muscle roots, it's evolving. Dodge announced the Charger Daytona SRT EV, an electric muscle car that will carry on the brand's loud, bold legacy, even without gas. And yes, it'll have a simulated exhaust note to keep the sound alive. The future may be electric, but Dodge will still be Dodge, aggressive, fast, and unforgettable. Checkered Flag Part 7. Why Dodge Matters, 2 minutes. Dodge matters because it represents something bigger than just transportation. It represents freedom, power, and character. It's for people who want to stand out, go fast, and feel connected to a machine that's alive with sound and energy. Whether it's the full-throttle Charger, the legendary Challenger, or the wild Durango, Dodge remains one of the few car brands that still builds cars with soul. Mike closing words about 2 minutes. In a world of quiet electric cars and gentle hybrids, Dodge is a thunderstorm. It's loud, fast, and unforgettable. So next time you hear the roar of a V8 engine echoing down the road, don't be surprised if it's a Dodge. Thank you for joining me on this ride through American muscle. Long live horsepower. Long live Dodge.